We probably got an alert about a winter storm warning earlier on this afternoon. It's an upgrade from the watch that we had earlier on yesterday. This is all from this powerful weather system that's working its way out of the Great Plains and towards us. This is going to end up being a stronger area of low pressure compared to Tuesday. So higher winds, potentially higher snow totals as this barrels along. And it's going to be a long duration event. We could see impacts over 24 hours starting late tonight, which is why those winter storm warnings went into effect for us. Blizzard warnings issued across Iowa, so that's a kind of a rarity. But if you're traveling in this direction tomorrow, definitely adjust your plans because this is even more dangerous situations than what we may experience. So really think hard if you have to travel in that direction. A little closer to home, southern Wisconsin, northern Illinois, again, a winter storm warning. This will start at 3 a.m., last until noon on Saturday. So well over 24 hours of impacts here, not just from heavy snow, but also those strong winds. We could see near blizzard conditions at times starting tomorrow evening. So here's Future Track. Late overnight, snow rolling in, and it may get heavy at times. So we could see a few inches on the ground by that morning commute. So when you wake up in the morning, roads are already pretty slushy. But remember, this is going to last quite some time. So just because we might only have 2 to 3 inches on the ground early in the day doesn't mean that storm is done yet. It's got all day to snow. The snow gets a little lighter at times throughout the rest of the morning. As you can see here, may even have some rain mix in near I-88, so we are factoring that into our snow forecast. By the time we get to the late afternoon, the snow picks back up again. So we are looking at heavy snowfall, potentially 1 inch an hour during the late afternoon to evening hours. So that's when we could see the worst travel conditions. Later on Friday night, the snow is lightening up, as you can see. We're down to just flurries by the time we get to about midnight, but that's when the strong winds are kicking in. So this is a 1-2 punch with this weather system. This is when we could be getting into some whiteout conditions. Snow's done early Saturday, but the winds are just getting going. So definitely a lot of moving parts here, but the big thing is heavy snowfall at times early in the morning. So that means very slushy roads for the morning commute. They pick back up again during the late afternoon to evening. So the evening commute also has very slushy roads. Then that fluffy snow takes over going into late Friday evening to Friday night. That's when, as you can see, the winds pick up. Also looking at those possible whiteout conditions. So travel worsens into Friday evening and Friday night. Definitely the time to stay off the roads. That all could linger into early Saturday. When it comes to snow totals, right along and north of I-88, we're forecasting 7 to 11 inches of snowfall. South of that corridor, we are looking at about 5 to 7 inches of snowfall. Again, possibly some rain mixing in as far north as Dixon briefly in the afternoon to cut down on those snow totals. But remember, it's not just the snow, it's the snow and the wind that really make travel very difficult to impossible at times into Friday night. On top of all this, we've got Arctic air moving in, so temperatures crash Friday night and Saturday. We could see a flash freeze as a result, so icy roads still lingering around on Saturday. And then we are at or barely above zero through early next week. In your most accurate 10-day forecast, dangerous wind chills may be the theme early next week. We warm up only to the teens late next week.